Hey, what's up, BFM? This is Nate James. The new album is kind of more down the experimental kind of soul route. You know, the first album was very much Motown, kind of classic soul sound, live soul sound. This one, I kind of looked at the likes of Prince and Robin Thicke and Outkast and those kind of slightly quirkier artists that do soul music but kind of add a little twist to it and change it around a bit. And also with this new album, I had my own record label that I set up a couple of years ago, and so it's like the first release on Fro Funk Records, and it's my baby. You know, I finance the whole thing myself, and I really kind of have learned a lot more about the business side of the industry, as well as obviously performing on stage, which is what I love the most. But you know, I've definitely grown. I mean, I'm 28 now. I started in music when I was 18, so I've kind of through the years, although I've only been solo for 3 years, just kind of learned a lot more about this crazy world called the music industry.
I think it's time that you were changing your ways. Baby, it's driving me crazy.
I think credibility in general in music lies within the people that can write their own music and produce and play their own instruments and put it off live. I mean, you know, we've still got the reality TV side of things, which to an extent is manufactured, although, you know, the likes of Lamar and Will Young and Leona Lewis and so on, you know, they're amazing vocalists and have done really well out of that whole scenario. But there's obviously so many others who've been heartbroken by the machine that is Simon Cowell and all the others concerned. So, I mean, you know, I was signed as a songwriter first of all, and that's how I kind of started in music. And, you know, I've written songs obviously for myself, but other songs for artists across Europe and stuff. And it's just like, I love to write songs, I love to write about experiences. And I think if you can have that kind of reality check where you write about what you go through or what your friends go through, or, you know, for me, I'm away on tour a lot, so I miss my loved ones, and so I write a song about that. It's a natural kind of progression from feeling something to writing about it and telling someone about it. So I think the songwriting and the singer-songwriter angle is definitely the way that people are headed right now.
Don't let them tell you that in love there's no pain. If that's what you think, then you got it wrong. I see now that
Since running my own label, I'm pretty much the head of my own kind of situation. So as far as music videos are concerned, and styling and photo shoots and anything that really kind of involves my image as Nate James, you know, I do have a massive input. I mean, I work with some great stylists and some great people who, you know, contribute clothing and ideas to the situation, and obviously the directors themselves, and bouncing ideas off each other about how to do this scene or that scene. So I'm very lucky. Again, you know, a lot of artists these days are kind of tied into a contract where they're puppets and they have to do as they're told rather than actually creatively be involved in it. Words of wisdom to anyone who's interested in getting into music is just be aware. You know, I think a lot of people get into the industry because they're starry-eyed, they want to make a quick buck, they want overnight fame, and it really doesn't happen overnight.